The litigation process, when you've been involved in a motor vehicle crash or a slip and fall of that kind of incident, happens in 3 phases. So phase 1 is when you hopefully first come in to meet with an attorney and you are going for treatment. You're going to your doctors, you're getting the treatment that you need, you're doing any therapies, medications, tests, things like that that you need to get done. At the end of that is when you are hopefully back to your same old self, you're 100%, you're feeling carefree, you could run a marathon, and that will kick off phase 2, which is when we would send what's called a demand to the insurance company. That is what it sounds like. We send a copy of medical records bills to the insurance company and say, this is what happened, and we would like Mr. or Mrs. Doe to be compensated for what happened to them. Depending on how that negotiation and demand phase goes, we can proceed to phase 3, which is actually filing a lawsuit against the person who injured you. And that process, just the filing of the lawsuit, usually takes about a year to a year and a half, depending on where you are. During that process, you will file a complaint with the court. There will be depositions that need to be had where you are asked questions and questions are asked of the defendant. There will be situations where you may have to see specific doctors or specialists. Then there will be pre-trials and mediations, which are opportunities to try to settle your case without having to go to trial, without needing to do that. And then there comes the actual trial portion at the end of it. The standard entire case, if it's a typical personal injury case, can take about 2 to 2.5 years, which can depend on how serious your injuries are and how this has affected and impacted your life.